Good afternoon, South Anchorage High School. It is Wednesday, November 25th, 2020, and we are one day away from the day of eating until your face falls off. And we got a great show planned for you today. Special guests, wonderful conversations, debates about the reality of the world we exist in. So welcome, crew. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. We were supposed to have special guest Anchorage Superintendent Dr. Dina Bishop today, but unfortunately and fortunately, she couldn't make it today because of good news in that whole family that we'll wait for the public to talk about, not in here. So awesome possum, we send all of our congratulations out that way. If they're watching, probably not, but there you go. Anyway, so bringing it in, hello everybody. We're gonna get down to business really quick. First off, we got to get a poll out there while the show's rolling. So Bria's working really hard to make this happen because this has been a contentious debate lasting over 3.5 hours within the den, which is whether or not well, how do I put this? Christmas movies, right? What is a Christmas movie? What makes a Christmas movie? What defines a Christmas movie and the way we understand it and everything else? And with all of that involved, and I will not try to sway you, here's the question posed by Clara. Clara, pose the question.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Is Die Hard 1 a Christmas? You're not supposed to like shake your head or nod your head to indicate which way you want the audience to go. Haven't you ever heard of not being partisan within the introduction of a polling system? Come on.
I don't care. This is not scientific. It's okay.
Oh, this is just how it goes. Anyway, Dr. Allman, take us into some realm of sanity. Folks back home, you can take a vote over at SAHS The Den, and let us know if you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie or is not a Christmas movie, and then we will kick it down over to Dr. Allman, who's going to bring us back to sanity. Dr. Allman, what's going on in the wild world that you exist in?
I think we'll first rewind to the fact that Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so maybe we can argue about Thanksgiving movies too, but right now, Thanksgiving's upon us, so it'll be nice for everyone to get 4 days to hopefully rest. After that 4-day rest, we have 14 school days only left in first semester. So that's only 14. Time to kind of buckle down. So rest up, save your energy, and get ready to finish the semester. It's hard to believe that it's already over, or I should say finish your second quartermester, to invent the new term. And I would generally say that the superintendent has said that we are absolutely going to be online through December 17th, which will be the last day of first semester, and that there's going to be a two-week phase-in. So the earliest we would possibly start is most likely January 19th. That would be one day after the long weekend for Martin Luther King Jr. And it appears that secondary is actually more likely after elementary returns, which means perhaps fourth quarter, and there are all plans for that to happen, no matter when the superintendent might decide to send folks back to school. But for now, rest and get ready for the next 14 days.
Rest and relaxation. So how many people here like tell me what are you going to eat tomorrow, and are you changing things? Are you doing something different? I'm a fat guy, so we're going to eat a lot. And so I'm curious on what's happening in other people's worlds. Are you guys doing the same old, doing something different, changing something up? How's it going? Bria.
We're keeping it pretty much the same. We're making like the Thanksgiving staple foods. We're still cooking for a lot of people, even though we're only having like our immediate family coming over, but we like leftovers. So we're cooking like there's going to be 15 of us. So I'm really excited because I love Thanksgiving food.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving leftover, and how do you?
Green bean casserole, hands down.
Green bean casserole. So do you do like the Midwestern green bean casserole with like the mushroom soup and the crispy onions and like all that stuff? And
yep.
Yeah. And
that's my favorite.
We got a head shaking over here. You disagree, Clara?
Disgusting.
Oh, what's your favorite Thanksgiving leftover?
It's also controversial. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Why is that controversial? What?
A lot of people don't like cranberry sauce because they don't make it right. Out of a can, it's disgusting. But you have to have a homemade recipe. It's delicious.
Which the homemade recipe, and don't tell anyone this. I told you this because this is kind of a secret. Boil sugar and water and put berries in. It's a tough one, right? That's a tough one.
And orange juice.
Orange juice or some orange peel at the end. A little bit of vanilla, cinnamon stick, stuff like that. Good stuff. What? Pecans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're getting into the realm of Texas here. You guys.
Hey, that's how you make it in Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna have Texas conversations. Who puts nuts in their cranberry sauce? Y'all are crazy down there. It's the heat.
Delicious.
It's the heat. All right. So, all right. Well, that's great. I will say that coming back here, we do have one question for you there, Dr. Allman, which was if we're coming back fourth quarter, which is it looking like for secondary is kind of going to be where that is. Those incoming freshmen for 2021 and 2022, are they going to get a chance to look around, find a locker, figure out where all the good spots are?
I would say the 2021 freshmen are probably priority. So the ones that would already be South students are likely to come back a few days early to be able to walk their schedules. There won't be lockers, at least this year. So I guess they could see where their future locker may be located, but then also they would probably be able to meet their teachers when they came early. And then we're hopeful, I think, that over the summer, the case count goes way down and then we can do something like a normal orientation for the 21-22 incoming class.
Okay, so that's good to know because our question was kind of talking about that 21-22 incoming class. So thank you for the clarification that we're looking at those 2021 20-21 students being able to come in and kind of get a tour, and then in the fall get those 21-22 students coming in to kind of get a look around. So that's good clarification. I really appreciate that. And that was really the only question we had kind of cruising from last week. So I mean that was it. So I guess the next question would be: is there anyone doing anything weird for their Thanksgiving dinner this year, like out of the ordinary, like squid? Is anyone eating squid for Thanksgiving, or is anyone gonna chew on palm fronds, or go out and just attack some kind of wild beast and eat it raw? I know Peyton earlier was talking about how they were gonna go raw turkey this year, full on raw turkey. Now, are you gonna go like sashimi style and like thin slices on rice, or how are you just gonna like something like that?
Hands in, just grab a handful and take it.
Really? That's
just savage.
That's mortifyingly disgusting. I just want to point that out to everybody out there. So moving on, when we do get back, I think there's some cool stuff going on. I'm wondering if one of you guys have the schedule up and you can run us through some of the movies we're bringing in December, and kind of let us know what's happening. Who's got that in front of them right now and can kind of tell us what's happening? None of you?
I have it pulled up.
There we go. Let us know what's happening in December for movies here at South Anchorage High School.
Okay, so we're going to be rolling out Christmas movies, and notice how Die Hard is not on this list because it's not a Christmas movie.
The only reason Die Hard is not on this list is because it's rated R. It is a Christmas movie through and through. Wait, I can't tell you how I sit. Go vote. The public will tell us.
Friday, December 4th at 6, we're going to be playing Frozen 2. And then that night at 9, we're going to be playing Gremlins. Saturday, December 5th, we're playing A Christmas Carol at 6 and How the Grinch Stole Christmas at 9.
And those are both, just as a heads up, those are both the Jim Carrey non-animated versions. So Christmas Carol, Jim Carrey, and the Grinch, Jim Carrey. So both of those are going to be pretty fun if you're into that physical slapstick comedy kind of thing.
And then Friday, December 11th at 9 p.m., we're doing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That was a special request from Mr. Chris Ruggles. I just want to point that out, and we're glad to be able to make that happen for him. So if you're watching, Mr. Ruggles, you best buy a ticket. All right, coming back to you.
And then the following weekend on December 18th at 6, we'll be playing Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, the animated version. And that's on Saturday. And then on Friday, I read that backwards. But anyway, on Friday, we'll be playing A Christmas Story at 9.
Yeah, Friday, A Christmas Story at 9. Saturday at 6, we're playing Dr. Seuss's Grinch. One that's not on here that is kind of a special one we're adding on, which is not a Christmas movie, but it's a special movie for a special person, is we will be showing Venom at 9 p.m. on December 19th. So we're kind of going to go the other way, and we're going to end our Christmas spirit week with alien microorganisms taking over large, bulky males in an attempt to be an anti-hero. So it's going to be phenomenal. So check it out. Anyone have anything for the good of the order? And where can people get these tickets for these beautiful shows, John? John's been having audio problems all day, so we'll just move on. Kate, do you know where everyone can get information on these shows?
I believe it's Pop Up Drive-In AK.
Dot.
Pop. There's a dot in there somewhere.
Dot pop.
.com. It's at the end. You were there. You had gotten there, and then I threw a stick, and it's like that scene in Big Daddy with the rollerbladers coming around the swoop, and there's the stick, and you just ran into the stick. It's too much. You had like 16 Red Bulls this morning, so it's probably starting to crash a little bit. Oh, no, it's terrifying. All right. Anything in the chat there? Chat's clean? Okay, then this is where we leave you all with the wish for a very happy Thanksgiving. Remember to get in there and get that vote in on at SAHS The Den that, Die Hard is in fact a Christmas movie. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. And that's what I got to leave you with that. And then also, get over and get your tickets at popupdriveink.com. Those would be great presents to keep people focused and moving forward and hanging out with family over at the drive-in. We really appreciate all the help that we get, and all the charities have been enjoying the kickbacks that get out to those charities around town. And so, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hold those closest to you. Play some games. Snuggle in next to a fire, preferably one in a fireplace or a fire pit, not one that's just loose. That would be terrible. Watch out for those of you frying turkeys. And take care of yourselves. We will see you next Wednesday for another rousing edition of The Den. We appreciate you guys coming in. We appreciate you always following us and watching, and take care of yourselves.